Hey everyone, hope you've been enjoying the beginning to your summer. Happy Canada Day. Today we are going to be going over the new housing market stats for the month of June in the Waterloo region. And as expected, things are slowing down a bit, less listings, but let's dive into the stats right now. So right now we're looking at the latest housing market stats for June 2025 in the Waterloo region. And we're starting with median sale prices. And as you can see, and what typically happens is the market slows down in the summertime. We get less listings. Prices tend to go down. So they went up beginning in March. And this year, the spring market peaked in May. And then coming into June, things went down. So the median sale price for all property types in May was 740, and in June that went down to 726.5. So let's look at new listings. So I had a lot of new listings. The big thing with this, the reason why this is such a strong buyer's market this year is because we've had so much inventory. So you can see that inventory was climbing all the way up into May when we peaked at 1,631. So new listings in June, just slightly less at 1,469. Still a lot of listings if we look 5 years. Still quite a bit of listings. Okay. Total homes for sale. They went down just a bit. 2,228 in May, down to 2,200 in June. That's total homes for sale. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Bless me. Okay, sales. Sales went down, but not by much. 668 sales in May, down to 653 in June. Again, this is all property types. Days on market, they climbed up. As things slow down, days on market should go up, so now they're 17, up from 15. But let's take a look at the individual property types and see if they tell a different story. So we'll start with single family. So single family, typically the most in-demand property type. So those valuations did go down. Not by much, 827.5 in May, down to 824 in June. New listings, they dropped. Total inventory, they went up. So again, there's a lot of inventory. Not enough buyers are scooping up all that inventory. So the new listings add to that, the inventory that's already been there for a couple months now. So that went up, 1,117. Sales, pretty much the same, exactly the same, apparently. Okay. Townhomes. Townhomes, okay, so those prices went up. They were down in May, 610. It looks like they've been zigzagging all year. So having that low, zigzagging up in June, 640. Now let's take a deeper dive into those stats. So new listings dropped. Okay. Homes for sale. Okay, so total inventory went down. So that might be why the median sale prices went up. Not by much, 529 down to 452. And then sales dropped as well. And how about those days on market? Down to 20. Now let's look at condos. Again, condos are up and down, and they were at an all-time low in May, 405. So it's good to see that those valuations went up in June, 421. New listings were down, which is good for condos. Inventory just slightly above, but pretty much the same. That's the thing. There are a lot of condos for sale, but sales went up. I guess the buyers turned out in June for condos. 83 down from up from 67. Days on market, wow. Days on market still went up though. Probably because a lot of those other condos are just kind of sitting. And then semi-detached, they went up. They were going down most of the spring market. So they got a little summer bump in June, 650. New listings were down. Inventory was up. And sales were down. Only 35. Days on market were up a bit at 12. So we're seeing a lot of property types that haven't been doing so hot over the spring. They did a little rebound in June, but overall it is slower. There's less listings, and the buyers around, they were scooping up what was left. So we did see some valuations appreciate. I know some properties were still getting lots of showings, good competition, as always on the best listings, and while others just kind of sit and keep dropping their price. So again, the best listings, staged, beautiful photos, prepped really well, have a good yard, good curb appeal. Those are going to see competition. They're going to sell. Anything that's, it doesn't even need to be completely updated, but if it's clean and well maintained and priced attractively, you can still do very well as a seller. It's all in the prep and in the strategy. Thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions about the market in the Waterloo region and beyond, anything about your neighborhood or your home, please feel free to text me, call me, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. I would be more than happy to answer all of your questions and to discuss your personal situation. But until next time, enjoy your July and stay cool, stay chill, and stay frosty, everyone. Cheers.